A scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Buckeyes will put it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Pressure coming. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Fires to the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell. Quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball area.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Manning. Big fella moving. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The pass play, they hope, would spread the defense out, create a one-on-one opportunity, but they were equal to the challenge.
Yeah, and that's a play the receiver would love to have back. And look for a second like he might be able to break that tackle and score a touchdown. Just wasn't able to get it done.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. And toward the end zone, and they knock it loose.
And what a great play by the defense. With their backs against the wall, they create the fumble and then jump on it in their own end zone for the touchback.
Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on 1st down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on 2nd down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Turns on the Jets. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggone receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
With the catch, it's Wingo. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the 1st. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, and still on his feet.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Another big gain on the catch here. Big target out there like a Roy Williams was back in the day.
No doubt. And find your guys, find your matchups. And listen, when you're at Texas, you recruit at a high level. You usually get better dudes than you're playing against. Find those guys, let them make plays for you.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Got his man on the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And a nice job separating by the slot receiver on that in route. Man-to-man coverage, he put his foot in the ground and created a little bit of separation, and that made that play work.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that.
Touchdown, Longhorns! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up.
Turning it off! He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got a man. It's Rodgers. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Didn't find much running room there. Picked up a few before he's forced out of bounds. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Quick pass on the jet motion. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Gets rid of it. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
Oh, those are those opportunities in the game. You got a chance to take points off the board, make a big play. just couldn't squeeze the interception. That's one of those plays coaches come back to, talk about, say, think if we get this pick and we start taking this the other direction and we take points off of the scoreboard.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Moore. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Under fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off, and get a difference.
Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Turns it loose. On target to the left. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
I love that play call. And quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Moore. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Working the big fella downfield and outside. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Looking down the middle. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Corners are going to bail. Wants to go up top on first down. Sends it downfield. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he gets the interception and finally run out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. And the Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it down the right side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. This is one of the great atmospheres in the sport, but this crowd demands to be entertained, and they are entertained right now.
And when you've got playmakers that you can throw the ball to down the field like Ohio State does consistently every year, you always expect this. This fan base goes nuts because year after year they have elite playmakers.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. From the gun, the ground game. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Catch in the middle, it's Peoples. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Got it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got
breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. A first down for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Makes the grab. And he'll be brought down. The Longhorns in the hurry up. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Second is short. Bow up. Be physical. Move a hole. Get a gap. Let my back fall forward. That back had nowhere to run. No push up front. Got to be more physical, Jesse, on those second down and short situations.
So for that point, David, I think you got to stick with it if you're on offense as it's staff. Challenge your guys to get some push up front. You've recruited this position really well. You need these guys to move some bodies because you've got a talented guy in the backfield that can hurt this defense if you just give him a crease.
It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a...
Going to take a shot at this DB. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the stomping has commenced.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. He gets a block. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Finds his big tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Here's the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down and one that did not pay off. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Unloads to the wideout. got his man to the left. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. They ripped off.
Hey.
Another check is needed to pay it off. With the run on first and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up.
Squirrel. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to throw it, Sayin. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the two-pointer is no good. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19. First and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Buying some time. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Touchdown, Texas! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense has struggled, and you're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Try to barge their way in. And the defense drags him down.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had this this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they want in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his up.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got room on the return. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing up and took it all the way to the house.
Dropping back, it's Sayed. It's complete to the left. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Coming out with it, it's Moore. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, and whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Hauls it in down the sideline. He's loose. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Graham. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
To throw, it's Sayin. Oh, they're after him. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Looking to buy time. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
Here comes the Texas offense. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There will be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Wingo. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Manning. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
No harder position to play in a ball game than the offensive line. You know, tonight in this game, you're down by a lot. You know you have to pass the football. Man, it's a tough job to protect up front, and they definitely struggled on that play.
Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
They'll send the back in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the middle. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Taking it the other way. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. They'll run it. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
And how about the cherry on the sundae? The big INT return for a touchdown, and now throw on the 2-point conversion. Give this team 8.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. They just can't seem to cover this guy. He keeps getting open, even when he's running out of space on the sideline.
Yeah, running out of space, they're still going to feature him. They see the matchup, and look at the balance and the coordination and just knowing where I'm out on the field to get the feet inbounds and secure the catch. What a play and what a day for this young man.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Manning. Here's the pressure. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Makes the catch at the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Makes the grab on the left. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. On the ground, it's Peoples. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Play the analytics here, you go for 2. Looking to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Rush is on him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. It's Manning. Pocket breaking down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Motion from the back. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right down the middle. It's caught. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They'll immediately call timeout. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. A little window dressing here at the end of the game.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
27.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. Might be changing the route.
42 Spider. 4-2.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Going for 6. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he's going to go down as time has run out. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right.
Hey, Chad. That was me putting the belt on Dingle, you feel what I'm saying? You feel me? Just like Dingle know, you feel what I'm saying? When you come for the greats, you gotta be ready, you feel what I'm saying? That's what happens, you feel what I'm saying? When it's time to step, we step. When it's time to step, we step. When it's time to step, we step. You hear me? That's my second victim right here, chat. You feel me? I wasn't even gonna pick the Buckeyes on him, you feel me? But he wanted that smoke. Y'all know what it is, you feel what I'm saying? What it is, what it is, what it ain't, chat. What it is, what it ain't, what it is, what it ain't, what it is, what it ain't, chat. You hear me?
Ohio and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. A rather underwhelming start as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Using the quick game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Going to sling it on second down. Scrambling away. He'll get rid of it. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires on the move. Got it in the middle, it's Tate. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
On the move, it's Peoples. Got some room in under the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this.
Some mediocre defense, Chad.
Everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown.
Mediocre defense. Mediocre defense. We about to see what he got for us.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking
You
up
beat me in
one.
NCAA, it's like Knuckles beating Sonic in a race. It can't happen.
Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. We really sense that Ohio State has been a bit of a measuring stick for Penn State.
I think we always talk about Penn State. We talk about winning the big games and how do they play against
Oh,
Ohio
Ryan,
State.
you lucky.
Big rivalry. Palmer, it seems like they're always there. They're always in the game, but do they find a way to break through and win this rivalry?
Yeah, it's always so close to.
You
You
lucky.
think back to Woody Hayes, you think back to Joe Paterno. For years and years and years, when these two teams play, it is so physical. There's so much talent. It can go any way. This is one of the more fun games to watch every season.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They're already down a touchdown early, and the last thing they need to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back to that offense. They'll go for it on fourth down.
What?
4th and 1. I
They
think
gave him that?
everybody in the stadium knew what was coming. It was QB sneak, trying to get some push. Quarterback, see if you can find a crease. Pick up the first. Keep the drive alive.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it
Good.
does
Good.
not
Good.
go
Good.
his way, and he loses the timeout.
Look.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Leaves it with the back.
Could have came back there and made a tackle. I'm playing anything, I gotta get on tackle. I gotta get on tackle. Gotta get on tackle. Watch this.
Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not.
All he got is toting the ball. He can't pass it. He know what's up with us. What's up, y'all?
Miserable for these guys. Back to throw. It's Aller.
That's all you want.
Puts it
That's all
over
you
the
got.
flat. And the defense settled
So you
in,
got for us
stopped
now.
them for a short gain.
That's all you got for
So
us.
he comes up with the
Excuse-
reception, but not the
Excuse-
line of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive
Ooh.
guy. Defense won
What
this.
was you throwing to? What was you throwing to? I'm about to put the 30 seconds up on the clock. He ain't going nowhere, so he about to get. Come on, you on the clock. Better hurry up. Hey, no, I'll wait for him. I don't want any complaints.
I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
What we saw earlier in the game after not getting it on third, going for it on fourth down and having success. So you got to wonder, after that incompletion, are they going to try that again and stay aggressive here on fourth?
And
He putting the ball Marlon.
decide to punt it away.
Like that.
They'll boot it into the night
go.
sky for the first time. And this one will be touchdown down at the 25.
Danger, peanut butter, get away from it. Fire, Peter, get away from it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The offense changing the play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to scramble. He's turning it loose into the middle.
Oh, that could have been a pick. He started running downhill before the wide receiver did. I ain't like nothing about that.
He was trying to keep that play alive.
I don't like nothing about that, I don't like nothing about that. I don't like nothing about that, I don't like nothing about that.
Give your receiver time to get open. He couldn't get open. He
Can you
couldn't
stop
find
me?
an avenue to
Watch
get him the
this,
football.
watch this,
But
watch this.
at least he
Watch
bought
this.
some
Can you
time
stop
and
me?
gave himself
Can you
a
stop
chance.
me?
Just couldn't
Can you
capitalize on
stop
it.
me? Can you stop me? Can you stop me? Can you stop me?
Dances away to buy time.
Oh, I should have threw him the ball.
And he just throws it away.
I be
It'll be
freaking
third
out
down.
trying to throw through now.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the
My bad, chat, for giving a mellow show. We're about to kick it up a notch.
You know. Or like 50 notches. But now I'm
Come
about
to
to
the
score.
line, facing third and long from the 25. They'll run play action. Looking for a deep man. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well,
There's
after
no
giving up
way he
that
ain't catch
touchdown
that.
on the opening
But
drive,
something
they had a
told me
little bit of a
catch
come
that.
to Jesus
But
with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
He fires one deep over the middle. Makes a catch. First down.
Gotta cover everything.
And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's brought down at the 7-yard line.
You get up, banana.
Threatening to take it in. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for room. It's Peoples.
Oh, yeah.
Finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Another rushing touchdown.
Hey, man, that's
now
over
2 on
before
the
it started,
game. This
for real,
offense
for real.
thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point makes it 14.
I know, dude. I got you,
They're
dude.
set to kick it off, and this crowd now
Put
ready
some
to
dope,
get behind them.
You going to? You going to put some? Go for lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Reynolds. Oh, better look out. Shakes off the defender. He's got
That was
the first
cute.
down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked
That was
with a
real cute.
Wildcat.
You won't get that again.
And the Nittany Lions move the change with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it. Gotta start with that when you're in the Big Ten.
That was cute, too.
When you're at Penn State.
That was cute, too. Beautiful.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second.
Right now, I average 14 a quarter. We're going to try to keep that up. You hear me?
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Finds some fresh air. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
Oh, I see your game plan. You better shut all that down. Real quick. Watch it. Only one adjustment you got to make, buddy. Boy, buddy on pass, buddy on boy, pass, for the pass, for the pass,
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Swings it out to his running back. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth
Punt
down.
that ball. Punt it. Punt 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 Punt that ball. 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 Is you really gonna do that to yourself? Is you really gonna do that to yourself? Is you really gonna do that to yourself? If you really gonna do it to yourself, you really gonna do it to your health, you really gonna do it to your chest. I don't think so. Go, let me tell you what I tell you though. I gotta go. We hit though. Hit stick though. Put the ball up. Hold on. What you guys now? Oh yeah now. About to score now. One play now. It's a blur now. It's a blur now.
Shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're gonna have to try to find a way to get.
It's nice having a challenge. But if the challenge not a challenge, and what you're gonna do with that, and you know it ain't no balance, no balance, no balance.
Play fake on first down. Looking for the end zone.
Maybe gonna be a blur. Illegal touching. Illegal touching. How's illegal touching? When did he go out of bounds?
Take a touchdown off the board after
when did he go out of bounds? Hey, chat. Y'all think that was in bounds? Hold up. I can't even challenge it. I can't even challenge it.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Sayin. Uncorks one. And that is incomplete.
Oh.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long.
So we ain't gotta do much for Buddy right there.
From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Lets it fly. Oh, they really
you say nothing.
use that catch. Their physical pass defense. It brings up a
little
fourth down.
crazy. You can switch things like this.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, they let him blur off the side? What's going on? Is y'all blocking up there or y'all just blind? Y'all need me to get in there? Give me a helmet. Give me some pads.
Fourth down. You know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't. There he goes.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Yeah.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so
Well, that's a four-wheeler.
nowadays, they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going.
That's all Mark can do is tote the ball, bro. That's all he's going to do is tote the ball. And we better shut all that down, these little toting the ball games right now. I ain't even going to lie to you. You better throw a slant or something.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Singleton. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
What I say? We're going to shut that down right now. Shut that down right now. Not later, now. We don't eat now with later, because I always want it now.
Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield, and make this life hard on this running back.
Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen.
You lost 5 yards, Ma.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. Now when they're nowhere to go with it after he caught the football.
Sure.
Start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. When you used to be able to make that play years ago, you're not doing it here in big-time college football, though.
Throws toward the end zone.
Break his back. Break his back.
That tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
You know we don't like playing with us like that. You know that, right?
You know that, right? Say, I just wanna.
They'll leave the offense out there
Say,
to
I just
try
wanna
to get
ride.
past the marker and
Body
pick
out
up
of
the
you,
first. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating.
I'm loving it,
to
Ma.
see
I'm
an
loving it.
offense
Keep
lose
wetting the
track
big.
of the
I'm
play
loving it.
clock and pick up a penalty like that. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Quick timeout by
Some
the
pressure
defense
on.
here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. The official
That's
says
what I'm
no
talking about.
good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Buckeyes want to move quickly. They'll go right back to it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence.
Let me give you something to pick, and you better pick it up.
They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Say, I just want to ride.
If they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
You mean that's it? I throw it up when somebody was open.
It's 4th and short, 4th and medium.
Listen, Ma, if that's the boost you needed, or you think that's gonna help you, you are sadly mistaken, my friend. Because you ain't got nothing but running the ball. And we locking that up. That's suitcase. That's suitcase with a code on it from back in the day. That's one of them safes from out the hotel at this point.
And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they.
Oh, you lucky. You lucky. You lucky. Because I was gonna send him to his maker. I was gonna make him make some chino.
Trying to control your body
You kiss the ring.
as you're laying out. That's a really great effort. Really good.
Guess what, no? That's what I do.
That is how you make your quarterback look.
You'll run heavy, buddy.
And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime.
Bro, what?
Loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown,
What?
Nittany Lions.
So now I gotta come back even crazier? Alright. That's cool. That's cool. Cool, Brody. I got something for you, guys. Guess what? 4 scores in 7 years ago. You know what 4 scores is? Look it up, and that's how much I'm scoring you. That's all I'm gonna say.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real
The 4 score in 7 years ago.
He'll bring it out. It's Graham.
Oh, they supposed to let me break that. They crazy for that one.
Team, and they stop him at the 21. He'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Pressure coming. They wrap him up.
And I'm taking sacks. I'm taking sacks like they not already open.
The Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
Hold on, Daniel. Let me show you something.
Might be calling a hot route.
Yeah. Not all the time, though.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He holds one deep down.
Why you not jumping? Bro not jumping no more? Bro don't know how to jump?
Don't get that many great opportunities in games.
Bro don't know what jumping is?
Big time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And I tell you what, these deep shots, they're so hard to defend. You got to chase the guy down the field and kind of stay in his hip pocket, stay close to him, and then turn your head like he does here and makes a
Still
nice
not much
play
of a
on the
challenge
football to
with
bat
this.
it away.
Something's going on.
And the Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
You like that? You like that? Yeah, bro. I just not all the time.
They'll have just enough time to get
Wow, what you want to play that? What you want to play?
Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Pena.
It looked
They
good.
finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats.
It looked good.
Nicer
I
as
can't
we
say
head to
look.
the break.
It looked good. It looked good. I look good. I
So the
look
first
good.
half has
I
come to a
look
close.
good.
We'll take a
I
break
look
and head over to
good.
the
I
halftime
look
show.
good.
The Buckeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton.
He shouldn't have brought this
He
out.
was looking for some running room,
Should have
but
took
not
his
much to
chances.
be found as he stopped at the 18. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement.
I knew they was going to do that, bro, and they made me jump down. They made me jump all the way down just so you can throw that pass, bro, when I was trying to sit in between both of them. It's cool, bro, because I know what they doing. I'm not tripping.
This offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your
Right,
job
now
to
I'm
do
done with the
reps.
jaw
Like, you hit
jacking
me
in the
stride
games.
where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Coming out with it, it's Graham. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Can't get into the ground. He's working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Off the RPO, forward the line, looking for the 1st. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. out of the gun. The inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell into the floor.
Looking for a crease. It's Peoples. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Nice job by the defense.
Why do they keep cheating like that, bro? Is they trying to give him the game? They trying to give him the game.
They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They dug themselves out of a 14-0 hole, and now a chance to take the lead on this drive.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Game try to give somebody a game when they a bum, bro. I'm beating them, bro. They try to scam me, bro. They do this every time. I will not be scammed this time, bro.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Aller. He's going to fire deep. He's got
And they let him catch that, but didn't let me jump. Bro, what is wrong with this game? They really trying to give him all the game.
Picks up more than 30.
They are really trying to get this man the game.
Around those big plays, and they got one to give.
They are really trying to give him the game.
They're going to run it.
And what's the closest guy to the
What we got to send that pressure every time?
Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Working that left side now.
No, bro. I can't tackle this man. Even if I flick down and boom stick this man, I can't tackle this man.
Game, it was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
I pretty much understand what Marv got going on. He got a short game that he like to play, and he run the ball. That's pretty much it. But them not blocking is a big problem. I mean, the deep shot was a scam, bro. The DB is in front of that, never turned around, never jumped or nothing. That's literally one of the best DBs in football. Like, literally, in college football, done it. No exaggeration. What? You telling me? Yo, I get to the line late. I guess it's going to be a crunch time winner. That's what this would be.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Stay quiet like you was quiet, bro. Don't jaw jack too early. That's all I'm going to say. Don't jaw jack too early. Don't jaw jack too early. Don't jaw jack too early. All right. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you.
Ride the running back and leave it with him. Trying to give them some room to work.
You ain't do nothing. We got yards. You hype over us getting yards? You hype over us getting yards? I'm hype about it too.
After that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Working that left side. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air, it's Sayin. Under fire. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the
Why can't we catch? That's why I'm confused.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the
Which
deal,
is crazy,
and the
but
coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
It's definitely crazy when I was paying
lining up
that.
for a first down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Talking about,
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
yeah, the little breathing you mean.
And now on second down for this offense. This Nittany Lion defense has just been suffocating. The front seven has been dominant. Guys like Jack Ham would be proud.
Yeah, just big, physical, just...
Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Quarterback making checks. They just keep firing. Spits it out to the back. It's complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Martin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The give to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. Turning it on. And I wasn't sure
They did wrong for even trying to let that happen.
Did,
Yeah.
but they gave up a huge play.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Aller. They're working that left side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on third down would make it easier. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. Fourth down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does, winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
The Nittany Lions are marching down the field. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And man, with that run, I think it kind of handcuffs you. I think you want to save that last timeout when you need it for your field goal unit or whatever that looks like. Running the football there and keeping that clock ticking. I don't necessarily love that call.
Enormous play coming right here. Third down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. Breaks the tackle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. a tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Back to throw, it's Sayin. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
And you got to think about when you want to use that final timeout, when you're going to clock it. Every single second counts. You need a field goal to win, but you got to manage this clock.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's taking the shot. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've put themselves in prime position right here, Jesse, to have a chance to win the game.
So how about this offensive line, David? Can they get some push? Because you're expecting them now to run the football to help the kickoff.
You're in a great situation. You're not in a rush. You don't have to hurry up. You know what you need to go out here, lead the clock, and kick the game-winning field goal.
The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Smith takes the handoff. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Dead center perfect. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final seconds.
Big-time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets him to the 41.
Man, run my fucking game back. I hate this fucking.
Ohio State, a couple of blue bloods, cornerstone programs in college football, and you know both sides can't wait until they meet again. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I knew they was on some bullshit with this game when they ain't let my mans catch that ball. Like, we get first down. Like, bro, we could have been took this. Like, what the fuck, bro? What is fool? They need to help bum-ass niggas that can't do nothing but run the ball. Because the nigga not passing that bitch. The fucking, every pass he threw was a fucking prayer. I'm gonna show y'all what y'all do with trash. I'm about to extinguish his ass. I don't want niggas thinking they nice.